So let's go over what Danny said to the press after the Oxford game. Hello and welcome to this video. You could like, share and subscribe to the channel. Much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people faces, and subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when video go live. And this is one of those things where you look at this game and you go, brilliant. We took all 3 points away from home again. A really good away performance. Had to go from behind again. But let's see what the main man in Danny Rule had to say. He said, I'm very happy for the team come back from 1-0 down. Again, it's a big credit to them. A good mentality. But I feel that at the end of the first half, we were in the game. We had more power, more speed, and we looked dangerous. We came through, but I changed the shape. I wanted to play with a bit more attacking players. We missed some details in the build-up. That's what we adapted in the first half. That's what we adapted at half time. I think it worked better. At the end of the game, we had chances to score more. But in this league, win another away game is not normal. We should have self-confidence, but also be humble. And that's very important. And I think that's something that's really interesting, that we should be humble. And he also went on to say, we must not think that it's normal for Sheffield Wednesday to have many away wins again and again. And this is the thing. We are not used to having this good away record. Like, this is something that we're not normally known for doing. We're not normally known for being a good away team. Now, we need to try and correlate that into home form, because the home form is really shockingly bad. Let's call it what it is. I think it's 3 wins at home at the last 11, and that needs to change. He said this league is special, it's very special this year, a lot of tight result, but a big thank you to my team, a big thank you for our great away supporters. And he will realise that the thing is that you've got with when it's away, it's a lot louder. It's a lot louder, and you get that at away games. We don't seem to have that at home, and we've all had that conversation. But I like the line he said about being self-confident and humble. Just because we got these away wins doesn't mean it's one of those things where we should keep expecting it. That's not the case. We should go into this going, we have to. Now, the annoyance that we as fans have, and I can guarantee you Danny has, is this whole ability to not being able to not turn up to games until we go 1-0 down. Now, I don't know. I had to think about this, and is this something to still go with the playoff hangover? When we did that, where some of the players can only seem to get going once we're behind and with the underdogs, and that kind of underdog mentality. Right, we now need to turn up with the underdog because we're losing. I don't know. I don't know if it's that kind of mentality, that the shift. They also went on to speak to Jamal Lowe. He turned around and said the other day was a last-minute winner. We had a lot more time. We were in control of the game, but I feel like we know we're always in a game. I wanted to pop up with goals whenever I can pop up more, and every striker you will ask will say the same. Never start attack with how many goals they have. They always want more. And it was a really good performance by Lowe. I thought he did really well. And like he said, it's never easy coming to any away game in the championship. To be able to do what we've done is credit to everyone involved. To go behind is not ideal, but we seem to have done it a few times away from home and managed to pull game back. It's down to determination, commitment, and that never give up. Now, that's the one thing we got. There is that kind of never give up scenario with these players whenever we do have to turn it around. We just need to get into, if we can get into a game where we're winning 3-0 or something like that, and then the 1 goal goes in. As long as our heads don't go after that goal going in, where that could open up them coming back, I'd be more happy with. I'd rather not have any goal going against us and us comfortably get something. But this is the thing that you have to look at and go, right, where do we go next? How do we fix this mental problem with having to come from behind? Now, at the weekend, next weekend that is, it's Stoke at home. It's Stoke at home, which will be a very interesting game, because at home we're not the best. we're not the best. Like, I kind of joke with a mate of mine saying, can we have all our games away? Because we seem to do better away. So if we can try and get this away form to mimic the home form, then fantastic. It'd be really good if we can improve it. But that's going to take a little bit of doing, I think. Now we've got to think if we picked up some good points. We're in ninth, but let's not get overzealous with it. We've still got a busy Christmas period to come. We've got Stoke, we've got Borough, we've got Preston, and then we've got Derby on the 1st of January. Some very, very tough games coming up. 2 away games in the middle of that. And this is, I think this is our last home game of this year. And then we've got Derby 1st of Jan. So let's see what happens. Hopefully we can turn things around and change it up. But I do think there is a mental thing with the going behind. I think that's something that Danny needs to work out and fix. All in all, the goals yesterday were really good. Especially Gassama's goal to steal it to 3-1. Really good hit. Michael Smith had an excellent game. I generally do keep thinking, why are you playing Valerie, but I'm not the gaffer. He is, and it does seem like Valentine is our impact player off the bench this season. He's the one that's doing the come off the bench when we need it. And he's doing a really good job. But we got the win yesterday. That's all that matters. 3 points in the bag. We move on to the start of next week. And start on a bit of a roll of trying to see what we can do and see what Danny and the team can try and get ready and get them prepared for next week. It's probably nice for them having no game because I believe you'll probably have a lot of the footballers doing their Christmases next week, roughly, just so they can have it all done and dusted. Maybe even after the Stoke game, the Sunday and the Monday will be their Christmases, because you got to remember, they'll be back to work straight at it to go and do Boxing Day. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. But Danny's thoughts, I thought it was really good. I think the whole thing saying self-confidence and being humble, I think that's a really good line to take from it. And yeah, he understands it. He gets how tough this league is.